Imagine sitting down to work on something important. Your mind feels restless, your body feels tense. Thoughts bounce around in every direction. This is the start of focus, not the end of it. The brain needs a warm-up. Just like muscles before a workout, that tension you feel is not a sign to quit. It's the norepinephrine and adrenaline systems waking up. Think about walking into a gym. You wouldn't attempt your heaviest lift without preparing your body. The same is true for your brain. It needs time to activate the circuits for deep work. At first, it will feel uncomfortable. That's normal. This agitation is the gate you pass through to reach high focus. Many people mistake this stage for failure. They think I can't get into the zone today. But the truth is, the zone often comes after the discomfort. If you can recognize this early struggle as part of the process, you take away its power to derail you. This is why the first few minutes of any important work matter so much. If you can stay in the seat long enough, the discomfort fades, your attention narrows, and you begin to enter deep concentration. In that moment, your brain shifts from scattered to targeted. You start engaging the circuits that make you productive, whether it's writing, problem solving, or building a business. This is how you prepare yourself for consistent progress by expecting the rough start and moving through it, not waiting for perfect focus to magically appear. Once you understand this, you stop chasing the myth of effortless beginnings. You start treating the first wave of stress as the signal you're on the right path. Dopamine is your brain's built-in fuel system. Most people think it only comes from big wins, like landing a dream job or closing a major deal. But the real power of dopamine shows up in small, steady milestones. Each time you make progress toward a goal, your brain rewards you. Even if the step is small, that feeling of being on the right path is what keeps you moving forward. Think about a road trip. You don't only feel good when you arrive at the destination, you get a lift when you reach each rest stop and know you're closer. In the same way, finishing the first page of a book you're writing, making your first sale in a new side business, or saving the first $100 toward an investment goal, triggers dopamine. This matters because dopamine works with your focus system. It can't push back against mental fatigue. It can give you the energy to keep going when your brain wants to quit. In practical terms, celebrating each milestone isn't just a feel-good habit, it's a chemical advantage. It tells your brain to stay engaged with the task. When you connect your dopamine system to your daily progress, you stop relying on rare moments of motivation. You start building a renewable source of drive that works day after day. Stress at the start of a task is not a problem to solve. It is the price of entry to high performance. This is the agitation gate, a phase where your brain and body are preparing for focus. Your heart rate rises, your mind feels scattered, and you question whether you can stick with it. Passing through this gate is what separates those who finish from those who quit. Some people give up here. They mistake the discomfort for a lack of talent or ability. In reality, it is a sign they are right on track. The growth mindset begins here. It is the ability to see challenge as part of the path, to view early mistakes and slow starts as progress in disguise. Think of a student tackling a tough subject for the first time. The first study session feels frustrating and slow, but each attempt builds mental endurance. The more often they face this discomfort, the faster they reach focus in the future. This is how you train yourself to stay in the game. By accepting that agitation means you are close to switching into deep work, by choosing not to run from it, when you reframe the stress as a signal, you turn it into fuel. And once you pass through the gate, your mind begins to sharpen, your work becomes smoother, and momentum takes over. Once you build the ability to focus, you can apply it anywhere. The brain's focus circuits are not locked to one type of goal. They are flexible and can be used for any challenge. If you've trained yourself to push through discomfort while writing dull, you can use the same skill to start a business. If you've learned to sustain attention while studying, you can apply it to managing investments or improving your health. There is no secret door you suddenly walk through into effortless flow. Deep focus is built from repeated practice. It comes from learning how to work through the rough start, rewarding the process along the way. Many people think success means feeling good all the time. While working on a goal, that idea is false. There is a staircase you climb, and the first steps often feel heavy. Social media can make this harder. It shows highlight reels of people at the top of the staircase without showing the climb. This leads people to think they are doing something wrong when the work feels slow. The truth is, once you have the focus circuit built, you can point it in any direction: fitness, finances, relationships, learning a new skill. It becomes a repeatable process. Start, push through the agitation gate, reward the progress, keep going until the habit is strong enough to run on its own. Here is a built-in limit to how long you can push yourself in your brain. Norepinephrine acts like a quick counter. Each effort you make releases more of it. When the level gets too high, your brain shuts down focus and control, and you stop. Dopamine is the reset button. It can lower norepinephrine levels, giving you more time and energy to keep going. This is why small wins are so powerful. They create a surge of dopamine that pushes back the quit signal. They make hard work feel lighter. Think about a team playing in overtime after a long game. Both sides are exhausted, but the team that scores feels a rush of energy. They run harder, they celebrate. It's not physical fuel, it's the dopamine effect. You can use this in your own life. Pay off one small debt to get the drive to tackle the bigger ones. Finish one section of a project to feel motivated for the next. Each success tells your brain you are still in control. You are still making progress. When you stack these moments, you train your mind to go further than you thought possible. You learn that the limit you feel is not the end. It is a signal you can push past with the right trigger. Attaching your motivation to external rewards can drain your drive over time. When you rely on prizes, recognition, or status to keep going, you risk losing interest the moment those rewards stop. Famous study with young children showed this clearly. Kids who loved drawing were given gold stars for their art. Soon they began to value the stars more than the act of drawing itself. When the stars stopped, so did their interest in drawing. The same trap happens in adult life. An employee may work hard only for a bonus. A business owner may lose motivation once they hit a revenue target. When the reward is gone, so is the effort to stay driven for the long term. Shift your focus to internal rewards. Appreciate the act of improving. Find satisfaction in hitting your own progress markers. Value the skill you are building, not just the outcome it produces. This mindset gives you stability. It protects you from burnout when external rewards are delayed or disappear. It lets you keep making progress even when no one is watching. When your brain learns to link dopamine to the process instead of the prize, you gain a motivation source that doesn't run low. Breaking big goals into smaller targets makes them easier to achieve. This is the duration, path, and outcome approach. It means you focus on the time you spend, the steps you take, and the result you aim for. Each time you complete a step, you give yourself an internal reward. It could be a simple mental note: I'm on track, I'm making progress. This reward triggers dopamine. It keeps norepinephrine levels from getting too high. It delays the feeling of wanting to quit. In personal finance, this could mean setting a savings target for each month instead of obsessing over the total amount you want years from now. In fitness, it could mean aiming to add one extra push-up each week instead of focusing on a distant strength goal. By stacking these small wins, you create a chain of progress. Each link gives you the energy to keep building the next. When you set goals inside of larger goals and celebrate each one, you make the process feel achievable. You create a source of focus and drive that can last as long as you need. You can start applying this today. Begin by accepting that the first phase of work will feel uncomfortable. Don't wait for perfect focus before you begin, and let the focus build as you move forward. Break your larger goal into smaller, clear milestones. Decide what success looks like for each step. Track them and acknowledge each one you complete. Reward yourself for the effort, not just the outcome. This could be as simple as pausing to notice your progress or taking a short break to reflect on the step you finished. Limit your reliance on external rewards. Don't let your drive depend only on praise, money, or recognition. Anchor your motivation to the satisfaction of doing the work. Apply this method to any area of life. Use it to build a business, improve your health, or grow your finances. Every small win strengthens your ability to keep going. The more you practice this, the more natural it becomes. Your brain learns to stay engaged without constant bursts of motivation. You create a system that keeps you moving forward, no matter what challenges appear. Like and subscribe to The Passive Path for more strategies to build focus, motivation, and lasting success. With the goal, you will apply this to starting today. If you found value in this, like this video, subscribe to The Passive Path for more strategies that help you grow your wealth, your focus, and your life. Comment below with the goal you're working on right now, and share this video with someone you care about who could use a push to keep going. I wish you the best of luck on your journey. Feel free to watch other videos on this channel for more practical ways to create the life you want. See you in the next video.